Hello everyone, I'm Sanjay Sreenivas. I'm currently pursuing a professional course in acting at National School of Drama, Gangtok. I did my PG and UG in English Literature from EFL University, Shillong. If I have to talk about photography, I'm not a professional photographer myself. I just take pictures in my phone and whatever device that comes in. And so, if I have to talk about my passion for photography, I have to mention my true passion, which is my ambition or like my desire to become a filmmaker one day. So it all started with me watching a few movies on TV and filmmakers like Stanley Kubrick. Their works were very inspiring. So I thought this is different from the conventional movies that audience is being fed on. So then I started exploring more to find good movies, better movies. And then with the help of my friends, I could get a few movies, and then I started going to film festivals. The International Film Festival of Kerala portrays several good films from across the world. And then before that, I started making a few short films, but it wasn't for like for the sake of making it or for the sake of getting money. It was just it excited me and it filled me with a sense of purpose. So that is what drove me to filmmaking. And I would say like it has been a struggle. It is always a struggle. Whatever you want to do in life, there is always a struggle behind it. So um, I try to keep my profession and passion apart. So in order to make films, I didn't want to go to my parents and ask them for money, like I want to make a film, so just give me some money. I didn't want to do that. I thought of myself as more responsible than that. So I started working in internet cafes. I started working as, I sold, I was like a salesman, and then I waited tables. I also worked as assistant in several studios. So then whatever I earned from that, I put into my short films, and that is how it developed. So when I take a photograph, I keep the same thing in mind. It's a frame. I take my photos in a 16 is to 9 ratio, how I see the films. So I know that it is a frame, that it should represent to me what any frame in a movie should represent. Take, for example, filmmakers such as Geetanjali Rao, who happens to be my favorite filmmaker, and she literally paints all her frames. It is like every frame is a painting. So, any random moment you pause any one of Geetanjali Rao's films, you will get a painting. That is for certain. That is like there is no denying it. So that is what I wanted to do with my films too. Like every frame must be a painting. Every frame must have a meaning. Every frame must not be meaningless. So when I take a photograph, I try to keep that in mind, that if it is a part of a movie, and if it is and now that it is taken in isolation, it should not lose its emotional connection. It should not lose its emotional value. So when someone sees that photo, I try to instill in them the kind of emotion that went through me while I was watching the landscape or the person or the subject of the photograph. So that is it about me and my passion for photography. Thank you.